Welcome back, Vault Hunters. Dirch here, and I have got a new The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly for a patch gun. It's been a while since I did one of these. I found this sweet shotgun when I was doing my Reborn playthrough. Now, this is vanilla, but it is just with this gun patched in, just so I can see how it works plain OP8. So, I'm going to compare this to a coach gun. Now, this gun I found is the Requiem. And this was designed by none other than Exotek. You guys should know him. I've known Exotek for a long time in the forums, and he's done a lot of cool mods for this. In fact, both guns I found on my last playthrough Reborn, actually all three new guns I found were all Exotek guns, which was kind of interesting. The Requiem is a replacement for the Striker, and I like the Striker, but I like coach guns more, so I like doing a coach gun instead. So if we compare these two here, you have 2 extra pellets, but you have a slightly decreased damage per pellet, but you still have more damage overall. You have reduced accuracy by a decent chunk, but with more pellets that might come. You have better fire rate, and you have slightly bigger magazine. So, I'm just going to take a few shots at him so you can kind of see this. Try to ADS and get a bunch on crit. So that was 5 million. 10 million. 7 million. 11 million. So, 10 million. With shotguns and RMG and how pellets work, there is going to be a range. No, that was a double shot, so... Let's switch over to this. Now you can see this in action. So there you've got... It's hard to see both of them there. Kind of on top of each other. 16 million. That was a double shot. And then you can see you got splash damage with the explosive. 8 and 3. 13 and 3. A lot and a lot. Looks like a 10. So... You can see this thing with the explosive added is going to be more potent than a regular coach gun. Also, getting up to 13 in the mag. Holy fuck. So with this, I've got the Legendary Siren, and I'm using the Jakobs Allegiance Relic again, which is going to crank these up really high. So this is 13. This is... Oops. Swap before I can reload there. 9. So this is going to be a 7-shot. That's pretty fucking crazy. That should do pretty damn well. I say we go kill some stuff. I've got my typical Twisted Siren build here. You guys should be used to that by now. If not, go watch the video. And just have another gun, because I don't have many guns on this. This is kind of my showcase thing, so I delete things to keep it clean. I'll just throw the longbow on if I need something else, but I really shouldn't. Yeah. So typically when I was testing these things out, I would go to Southpaw, so I'm going to go back to Southpaw. I like doing that because you have a variation of mobs, and you have 4 bosses with some badasses with them, so I think it's a good testing ground. You have Psycho, well, I mean, it's all humanoid enemies, but you have lots of guns, you have bombers. The coach guns are one of my favorite Jakobs shotguns because you have good accuracy, good damage. 2 per shot is not too bad. That's potent. That was also sweet the way they popped up and I was able to shoot them all kind of in the same spot. It worked out pretty beautifully. Oops. Always got to get rid of that barrels. Usually they kind of, Oh, he's already slaying. Looked like he did. Yeah. See if I can kill this guy without spawning anybody else. I did. Alright. So far, this thing is absolutely wrecking. As it should. The coach guns are really good shotguns, so... You know, a red text coach gun should be pretty sweet. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ, this thing almost seems flare-ish. Now, some of you might be saying, oh, this is stupid, it's broken, these things are just making the game easier. Like, this is really powerful, but, you know, there are so many stupid powerful guns in the game, not worried about it. But this thing does hit. I'm also double tapping a lot of these guys. You know, sorry if my trigger finger is too impressive for you. That was a triple tap. God damn, this thing hits hard. He had a bit of range on him, so it took some more shots. I am plowing through some ammo, but kill him pretty efficiently. I'm not gonna use slag on this guy, because I don't think I have to. Now, Oni resist explosive, so this will be... Oh, is it doing this again? Why is this glitched out? God damn it. Alright. I guess I'm gonna go to another map. Because this map is totally bugged out in this save. I gotta figure that out. I gotta reset this mission or something, I guess. I do not know what happened. I thought I got it fixed. Sorry, everyone. That's alright. Another map is fine. Let's see. What's a good one? Ooh, Hater's Folly. That's a fun map. Actually, Heroes Pass I haven't done in a while. Nah, Hater's Folly is too good. Where are you? I think I passed it. Definitely passed it. Why can't I see that map? There we go. These pirate deals, Scarlet DLC maps are just too good. So let's just grab a few chests. That's enough. And let's get started. That's really annoying about that map. That happened to me once before, and I think I just had to like reset the playthrough. I mean, I could probably just reset the mission. I thought that was a different save that did that, maybe. God, that's so good. I also just love Maya. And, you know, she's just kind of always on, which is, you know, just kind of refreshing and nice to play. A lot of characters, there's a lot of like setup and all that. I mean, yeah, Maya gets more powerful with like phase lock up there, but she's not really that dependent on too much. God, I thought I had those things turned off on Steam. These guys might be a little interesting because they resist elemental stuff, but this is a combination, so she does fine. That was weird. Thought I had to do some more hits on them. Yep, this wrecks them just fine. Skag should be no problem. Where is that little one? Is that a pup? Why don't I see you? Are you up there? There you are. You are up there. And you're dead. Why don't you guys just come down? Chubby! Nice. Come on down, buddy. I'll pull you down. And further down. No. Oh. There we go. What? Where's your loot? Oh, here it is. That's a weird drop. Legendary Ninja. Wow. This thing destroys them. This is a pretty sweet shotgun. As it should be, because it's an upgrade to the coach, which is really good. A little ammo heavy, though. With the mag this big, I'm doing a lot of double tapping and, you know, shredding enemies pretty quickly. How are you already down? No rabbits. At this point, I want to test it on them. Come on down. Yeah, that fire rate is no joke. Whoa. That was like a little double there. Was able to shoot both of them at the same time. That's pretty sweet. Splash damage on Jakobs Shotguns are always good. I mean, the Twister's insanely good with it too. You know, they have such high base damage, and when you add all this, it just works pretty damn well. I don't know why I always talk in these videos. It sets off my voice activation on my phone. It's weird. Not talking to your phone. Talking to my audience. Maybe it's just feeling lonely. It's always Bixby too. It's not Google. I should just completely disable that. I never use Bixby. I've got a note if you guys are wondering. The non-blow-up kind. Yeah, he didn't last long. Alright, where are these dudes? Out of optimal range a little bit. I might just longbow this guy. Maybe I will. Maybe I did. Where is the turret again? Alright. I gotta keep an eye out for cursed pirates. They are insanely deadly. But Maya handles them better than most because I can just pick them up and kill them. And no slag needed. God damn. So good. Again, I shouldn't be surprised, but I'm enjoying it. It is insanely good. But yeah, the difference between this with the Twister is the fire rate. And obviously it's explosive other than shock. So the Twister is a quad with splash damage. But the Twister does not have a damage penalty for gaining splash damage. So, for those of you that might be thinking, you know, that's too powerful, you add splash, you gotta take away some base damage. The Twister's balance was, it had reduced fire rate. And kind of that slow bullet speed. So maybe if this thing had to be tweaked a little, it could be something like that. Oh, I just forgot to say, this has an increased critical hit percentage, too. Although I haven't really noticed that too much. But it definitely has it. That could explain why the Crystalics died so easily. Because they have that kind of universal crit. And then that means the splash was critting as well. And that's why they died so insanely fast. So yeah, this has increased pellet count, decreased accuracy, increased fire rate, magazine, and critical hit bonus, as well as splash damage. Maybe some more reduced accuracy would kind of bring it down a little bit. But, I mean, there's so many really powerful guns in this game. I don't think this is... I mean, it's not like Interface or anything. God, but it's fun. Kind of enjoy this more than the Flare. Because the Flare is just like a souped up coach gun, but this is a little bit different. And it's still a souped up coach. It's just a souped up coach with explosives, which is cool. Cobra shotgun. Who hit me in the back there? Just making sure I didn't have a cursed pirate on me there. There must be who is hitting me? Felt like there was one of those mercenaries popping up and pushing me. But I don't see him. Weird. Alright, let's see the boss fight.
Badass! Look out! Stop struggling. And you're done. Another one down.
Oh, hello.
And stay down.
Need to get life tap there. The same mercenary that's been pissing me off.
Hold it right
Yep,
there.
you gotta die, man. God, this thing's fun. Alright, I'm just gonna skip the other guys and go get Sandy. Yeah, anytime you can make a 7-shot coach gun, it's pretty sweet. Alright, that looks like the run. Don't think anybody's left, so let's see if we got anything cool. Didn't see anything, but had a bunch of mercenaries pushing me around like a dick. No 12-pounder. Boo. I really like that. So yeah, this Requiem, pretty freaking sweet. If you guys like explosives and shotguns, kind of the gun for you. Let's see if you get anything in the chest. So yeah, definitely give Exotek the thumbs up on this. I like the skin. I like the way the gun works. It is quite potent, but it is a legendary. I believe Exo's kind of working on an overhaul where he's moved some stuff around, so there might be some overall balance tweaks he's doing with that too. I'm not entirely sure, but Exotek's got a lot of mods out there, and a lot of them are in Reborn, so I'm going to come across more of them. But legendaries should be good, and they should be better than their counterparts, and a coach gun is already really potent. So it should be no surprise that this gun, didn't really struggle with the game at all. Like I said, I could see it being toned down slightly on maybe fire rate or accuracy or something to kind of bring it down a tad bit, but I don't think it needs to be. I don't think it's broken powerful. This isn't a gun that you're going to go, like, destroy a bunch of raids with or anything. Let's see if our buddy's up here. Grendel, I think. Might as well see if I can kill a little bit more. Yeah, I don't even have to get all the legs because it does so much damage to them, which is pretty dope. Don't know if I've actually done this side. Yep, I have.
Hold it right there.
Alright, there's a big head. Just hoping seeing if it was powerful enough to one-shot him. But that's an enemy with quite a bit of health, and it took a few shots, so yeah, not broken, just good. That kind of shows the damage cap on it. So it seems really powerful in this kind of stuff, but it's just kind of that one to, well, like slagged and set up enemies. It's kind of that one-shot machine if you got a slagged enemy and you land some crits. If not, it's a couple of shots, but once you hit an enemy with a little more health, it takes a little bit more. So I don't think this would be like destroying bosses without ease. Like, it'll be fine on in-game bosses, but it's not going to be like wrecking raids or anything. So I take back all that balance stuff. It's fine just where it is now that I saw an enemy with slightly more health. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Kind of, as I find some cool guns in my Reborn playthrough, I'll probably do this with more of them. Just take them out for a test run at endgame and see how they perform, because, what a gun feels like in normal doesn't necessarily mean it's going to feel like that at endgame. Although this one still holds up. So, you guys should go check out Exo's stuff and thank him. You can find his mods if you go to GitHub Borderlands GitHub or whatever. I'll leave a link to Exo's stuff in there. Exo's also got a YouTube channel that you guys should be following, where he posts some of his mod stuff, so you can see some of the stuff he's working on there. And I don't know if he's got a Twitter or anything that you guys should be following. I should know if he's got a Twitter, but if he does and some other links, I will post those in the description below. So go check out all Exo's work, because Exo does excellent work, and he's a Jakobs fan like I am. I guess, too, just for a little more background on him, where some of you might know his work from, he is the guy who came up with my carpet bombing, the backdraft build. He's the one that figured that out. So Exo's kind of a... How do I explain it? It's kind of... I mean, he's definitely a mechanics guy, for those of you that don't know him. He comes up with a lot of, like, interesting, clever, like, really, like, tight synergy stuff. Like, again, the carpet bombing. You know, I kind of have my Twisted Pimp general build. He has a lot of really kind of, like, specific, like, this one skill with this one gun or one shield, and, like, really ultra min-maxing that stuff. So, really smart guy. You should check out his stuff. But that's enough on Exo. Probably making him blush. Yeah, that's it. I will see you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.